Gavel, hit it. All right, welcome. Friday, the 18th of March, and here's our, our weekly focus on safety and well-being. And we've got our newest, our latest unsung hero, the Princess of Disaster, the CERT captain, co-captain, Wanda Vollmer. Thank you for joining us. We're going to try to blast through our items so you can talk about what you do for disaster preparedness professionally, and then your work on our wonderful, amazing CERT team. So with that, welcome. And then just a reminder to everyone that we have our capital improvement plan kickoff meeting next Tuesday, the 22nd, between 3 and 6. It'll be a hybrid meeting. So again, you can come to the council chambers, show your VAX record. CERT will be checking them. I am breaking the rule today. I'm not supposed to wear a hat, but this is in your honor. So don't give me any grief about wearing a hat. This is for Wanda. So that's when we're going to talk about next year's capital improvement program. So it's going to be
dovetailed in with the budget, because those are so linked together.
100%, right.
Yeah.
You can't spend money we don't have.
That's right.
Well, some people will try to, but we're not going to. Thanks to Carmel PD, as usual, Monterey Fire, our fire team, and our fire department, and our amazing paramedic firefighters. We had a couple of incidents this week with some bad folks in town, and they were promptly taken care of. So, and then people were taken care of. The people who were innocent were also taken care of. So thank you for your efforts. Thank you for keeping us safe and sound. Everything was addressed very promptly and effectively and efficiently. So thank you. And then just a real quick update. I'm very, very close on the new police chief. I told you last week I might have an update today. I don't have more of an update, but hopefully next week we'll have more of an update. Your building inspector starts on Monday. You
very excited.
Made an offer to an associate planner.
Yep.
And in just 20 minutes, I've got a clerk interview too. So that's where I am with recruitments. We'll keep you apprised on that one. What do you got, big guy?
What do I got? I've been selling it here for a while now. Next week is the week we're doing our development workshop. This is something that we used to do on a regular basis several years ago. It's really a technical meeting. It's about building code updates, process improvements, permit things. Public's welcome. We'd love to see anybody that wants to come, but it's really focused at our development community, our builders, our architects, our designers, so we can have a dialogue in person. So it's in person and virtual. The agenda is up on our website, so looking forward to that. Should be really great. The other thing I wanted to plug is that we had that really wonderful and well-attended, almost 100 people, strategic workshop with the City Council recently. We got our marching orders, 16 top priority projects. We blasted that out. It's up on our website as well, and I'll include it today in the Friday letter as well.
Thank you.
So people can see what it is that we're going to be working on. And the concept is those bigger 30 projects, they don't go away. They're just kind of waiting in the wings. So as a top priority project gets done, comes off the list, another one comes up and backfills it. So we got our marching orders for now. Last thing I want to mention that I want to hear from Wanda is just a reminder, we have one last meeting to talk about parklets. It's going to be on April 5th agenda. Really small, brief conversation. As of right now, those temporary parklets in the street are planning to go away on April 20th. The last day for parklets, and just tying that together, the long-term permanent discussion about outdoor seating is not on our top 16, but it's in that second tier that will move up eventually.
Right on.
Yeah.
And the reason this is on the April 5th agenda is because?
Well, the City Council asked us to come back just with an update because they had set that April 20th as a drop-dead date. They said, come back and just check in with us on April 5th. Let us know what's going on out there. The direction at the time was if nothing's changed, they go away April 20th. And from what we can tell, nothing's changed.
Good answer. Okay, thank you. The council told us. Thank you.
That's correct.
All right, we've talked enough. What do you got?
What do I have? It's an honor to be here. Thank you. Thank you
welcome.
So much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you for everything you do for the village.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure to serve with the Community Emergency Response Team. We've had wonderful leadership all the way when I started with Chief Paul to Corporal Lightfoot. I couldn't run my team without our team members. So I just want to give a shout out to Carmel PD and all of my team members.
So why did you join CERT? And why don't you give us an example of one of your favorite assignments?
We've had a lot of different deployments, and we've done things like evidence search, traffic control, missing persons. But my favorite deployment, I think, of all of our team actually was the vaccine clinic last year. at the foundation. It was just such a feel-good deployment to the point where we were helping seniors get their first vaccines, and there's a lot of nerves, and we were able to offer comfort and assistance and help the foundation. So that was one of my favorite all-time deployments.
That's great.
So,
It's giving back to the community.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I didn't know, and I
first
guess
class.
I should be embarrassed to say this, but I didn't know that CERT teams are, you go across jurisdiction lines to help
Yeah.
other jurisdictions. The reason I know this is because there was a thing in Pacific Grove where Chip
Yep.
and I live recently.
Right.
Someone was needing to be found, and there was Carmel CERT people in Pacific Grove.
Right.
And I said, what are you guys doing here? And they said,
Yeah.
we're here to help. So it's just amazing what you all do.
we are all one team, and we have different teams in different locations throughout the Monterey Peninsula, and we all work together, and it's pretty fabulous. So
Yeah, and Demi Castros is the head instructor. I went through the
Yes.
program when I was in Monterey, so I do have a green hard hat somewhere with CERT on it. So it's a great program, and you're always
Yes.
looking for more volunteers.
Yep,
To
absolutely.
go through,
Join
again,
the
the
CERT
training
team.
program. It's a multi-week training program, multi-month training program.
Right. It depends. Well, the format's changed because of COVID. They do sometimes. Right now, they're doing like 3 weekends in a row. But you can definitely contact myself or Demi Castros, and we can definitely guide you on how to take a free CERT class. Doesn't
Right on.
necessarily mean you have to join a team, but you can definitely learn so much. It's a free program, and you can just learn so much to protect you and your family in the event
That's
of a
great.
disaster.
So if you had 10 seconds to tell people the number one, safety or preparedness thing you could tell them, what would you tell them?
Putting my preparedness hat on, I'd say a communication plan. Definitely a communication plan. A lot of people think about, oh, I have to get a disaster kit and they're done. But once you have a kit, where are you going to go? So make sure you make a plan with your family.
That's great
And,
advice.
and just, I mean, I think we could take 10 more seconds,
Oh,
please.
I'm not in
I
charge
mean,
of the time here at
your
all.
professional business
Yes.
is disaster preparedness. This is what you
Yes.
do professionally,
I
and you
do.
help
I do.
businesses and industry and individuals and families.
I do.
Prepare.
I started Peace of Mind Preparedness in 2018.
What's it called?
Peace of Mind Preparedness. And I started in 2018 out of a desire to get my community prepared. Back in the 90s, I grew up on a ranch, and I lived through a fire, and that really impacted me. And then I went on to work at the Red Cross, and then eventually I started this. And I love what I do. So I help people with in-home sessions, and I talk to businesses and service organizations, and I love what I do.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
important.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
So it's a great way of giving back.
And I think you had a shout out, didn't you? You wanted to give?
A quick shout out to my mom who turned 80 this week. So happy birthday, Carmela.
Happy birthday,
birthday, Carmela.
Carmela.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good weekend. It's going to rain.
Yes, we need
Hopefully,
it.
we won't need CERT.
Hopefully
Yes.
it's just a sprinkle,
Yeah.
not a monsoon.
Yes, not an atmospheric river.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. So do you know our sign off that we do here?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Well, what do we want to say then?
We're going to say take good care.
That's right. Take
Take
good
care.
care. Bye.